Yeah, what do you think? How you doing?
GM, excited for this premiere episode, season 4, episode 1. I would call you maybe an enthusiast. Maybe that's a word. I feel like it's been shared. I would say I'm an enthusiast for sure in Web3, but also I feel like I'm just more than enthusiast as well. Like I'm also a little very deep down the rabbit hole in Web3 for sure. So I think I don't know what that word would be above enthusiast, but yes. Hello everyone. It's been great. My voice is still not back. Sorry if it sounds a little raspy still. I lost it back at East Denver. So I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to get well before New York. So I don't know. We'll see here, but just bear with me. Hello everyone. My name is Valerie, aka V Dizzle. I started in Web3 back in May of 2021. I entered into a giveaway that Gary Vee was doing. Gary Vee is a well known entrepreneur, and he was releasing his NFT collection on Ethereum called VeeFriends. I entered the giveaway, I won, and so Gary Vee himself gifted me my very first NFT. I had offers in WETH of over $120,000. I didn't sell. I'm still holding. I guess you can consider me a diamond hands. But that led me to want to take a deeper dive into what is happening underneath these layers of blockchain and Web3. Why are people offering me an insane amount of money for this NFT? So that led me to start a community called San Diego NFT Friends, where we meet once a month. We talk all things Web3, we network, and we have some good times and free drinks. So if you're ever in town in San Diego, hit me up. Would love to introduce you to the community. We do also live stream our events. So if you're remote, it's okay. You can still attend and catch the panels that we have, but we have them once a month. And then I really wanted to make a career in the space as well. So I started my Web3 event planning and management company called Red Rug Edutainment. And that's really about providing experiences for people to learn about Web3 and educate themselves in entertaining ways. So we kind of have this red carpet treatment, but it's for everyone. So that's why I call it Red Rug, because really it's the VIP treatment to everyone who attends our events. So we make sure we take care of you. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. What do we want to kick the show off with, Creatress? Should we talk maybe about the giveaway that we had just last night and we announced the winner? Because he's here in the audience.
Oh, yeah, I see him. Yeah, we could announce about that. I was just getting myself prepared here with all the tweets and announcements. But yeah, we could start with giving a shout out to Authored Style, who won the 100 BTC. We did get in touch with him. We went ahead and sent it over. And we got another giveaway that's already started, and you guys can enter. So if that's something exciting, yeah, stay tuned. Go ahead, Val.
Yes, congratulations to Authored for winning the first giveaway. It's part of a grant that Creatress and I received with Internet Computer Protocol, aka ICP. So part of our grant, we were awarded $15,000 to do a curated event for them in New York. And leading up to the event, we definitely wanted to onboard new users to the ICP ecosystem. And so we're going to be doing a few giveaways. We did our first one of $100 in CKBTC, which is basically $100 in Bitcoin. CK stands for chain key, and that's pretty much the network that's allows you to wrap the Bitcoin to interact and use it on the ICP network. So basically, there's interoperability there, but you could definitely swap $100 of CKBTC for $100 in Bitcoin and cash out from there if you'd like. Authored, yes, we've already reached out to you. So if you need any help on how to swap or do anything, please feel free to reach out. We're here to help you. But with that being said, if you had entered into the last giveaway and didn't win, you are still eligible for round 2 of this giveaway. So it is live. If you already tweeted from week 1, you do not have to do it again. If you'd like to, you can. But now we are using hashtag ICP Raffle 2. ICP Raffle 2. So there are instructions in the pinned tweet up top that Creatress put. What you'll do is you'll create your internet computer ID. We provide the link. And then step 2 is you're going to tweet your ID using the hashtag ICP Raffle 2. And then step 3 is you're going to join our show. There's layers to this in Open Chat group. And we also provide the link there. And so Open Chat is ICP's version of Telegram. So you do not have to download an app or anything. You can use it in your browser on your phone or on your laptop or computer. So nothing to download here other than just making your ID and following the instructions. And we will announce the winner next Monday. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, next Monday. So, Creatress, you put April 2nd, but winners will be announced April 1st. April 1st, next Monday. So, keep a lookout. And yeah, good luck to everyone who enters. And if you do enter, thank you so much, because that is also part of our grant is onboarding new users. And so, yeah, you're helping us fulfill those requirements. So we appreciate it. We've been using the network ourselves, trading, swapping, interacting with Open Chat, and we've had good experience. So we wouldn't, push for something that we didn't believe in. And so we think Internet Computer Protocol has been awesome. It's definitely fast transactions, and the committee and the people involved in ICP have been really, really awesome and nice to us. So, if they're doing grants like this, I feel like they get it. A lot of networks tend to just do grants for developers to build, which is awesome, but it also takes different communities and villages to build and bring this technology to mainstream. So you do need the event coordinators, the content creators, the artists. You need us all. So it's awesome that ICP is giving grants to people like us as well, and not just devs. So definitely check them out. Their website is internetcomputer.org. Anything else, Creatress?
Yeah, no, I think you covered it. I appreciate you going through all the steps. So they are recorded. You guys you can play back the stream and listen to it, go through the tweet. I do kind of want to give people until the 2nd, now that I already put it out there in case anybody, because I put the 2nd because our next space is going to be on the 2nd. Or I don't know if we're hosting a space, because that's kind of like a big travel day, right? So, but now I'm like, now that we put it out there, what if someone like comes in and is like, you said on the 2nd? So yeah,
we'll discuss in the back. We'll discuss in the back, but don't worry. Either way, you enter, you will be in. Because also, if you're in New York, we're having another giveaway in person. So, and even if you're not even in New York, there's gonna be another giveaway after that. So don't worry, we got you covered. We got you covered.
Yeah, that's true. We will be doing a giveaway when we get back from New York, because we're going to do a recap space. So if you don't get this one, we're going to do a recap space of how our experience and the activations went in New York, and that will be a chance. You're like 5th chance. If you haven't gotten any of the other ones, yes. So we wanted to make sure we had something cool for everybody who came through and supported. So there you go. We're running 5 giveaways, but some are in person, like Val said. But no, yeah, I think that's good. That's good for the giveaway info. If anyone has questions, drop them in the chat. Drop a GM in the little bubble. Retweet the space. I am legally obligated to say that. Drop a GM in the bubble. Just kidding. You could also put your art.
She's on contract.
No, I joke. But yeah, drop whatever you want in the comments. If you have some art, if you have an event, that we should look at, anything like that, feel free. And with that, I want to send it over to our special guest, Mr. Tyler Culbertson, our co-host.
Hello, everybody!
I missed that, Tyler. Tyler and Lorenzo, we've missed you. We feel like I've barely gotten to speak with you. How are you? Drop your introduction for those who may not be familiar with you.
Thank you, Valerie. I miss you guys too. Gals, duds, miss them all. Hey, a little about me. I work for Lorenzo. He's a tabby toad located on the L1, and we proliferate an L3 vibe. And that's within cryptodes. I've had many interesting bosses over my lifetime. I may work for Lorenzo now, but before I used to work for this guy, Tony Robbins. And before that, I worked for this guy, Ed Templeton, which was my hero growing up. And then, like a decade later, I got to work with them at Toy Machine Skateboards. That's right, the blood sucking skateboard co. I was properly brainwashed by said blood sucking skateboard co for many years. And then my life took a 180, and I found myself working for Mr. Banana Hands himself. That's right, Anthony Robbins. He's a force of nature, the leader of leaders, and we're still pretty good homies. We talk often. I got to help him on a little book club she had about last month. And things go on, and I find myself now working for a Toad.
For anyone who missed it, the toad is Lorenzo, and he is on Tyler's PFP. He's also on his banner here on Twitter, so you can go take a good look. And Lorenzo is one of the brainchilds of Sir Gremplin. If you don't know about the Cryptodes, you should know about them. Yeah, Tyler, it's a pleasure to have you here today with us. We know you're a very, very busy gentleman over there. I didn't even know that you helped with the Tony Robbins book launch. This is news to me, so that's cool. Shows you how much we've been having a chance to talk. That's really dope, dude. And I know you have something else going on, which actually we had on the Web3 news last week. So I wanted to see if you would go over it a little bit. Your prop with the Cryptodes and Woody.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. We got some big news. Is outstanding. So my Torish friend who dons a bowl cut, his name's Super Tight Woody. Very talented music producer and vibe proliferator. And him and I have been collabing and trying to kick around some ideas and create some content, funny enough, in the realm of Tony Robbins, but for children. And there's so much, it's a lot of bad data coming about the kids these days. A lot of depression, a lot of uncertainty. It's with our children. This is our future, the future leaders of the world. So we've taken upon ourselves to rise to the occasion and start inspiring these kids and get them on the right vibe. So we created a video. There was a test pilot, and let me tell you, this video, it started making waves in the swamp. And Modi, shout out Modi. Modi's the CEO of Cryptodes, and he said, "Hey, you guys better put on a grant, put a prop up. The Toads want to fund this. We'll put it out to the Toads to fund this and take a vote." And so we put a proposal together to get about 5 months of runway, 6 months, something, I don't know, but some funds to help us build this project. And what it is it's content for kids that focuses on EQ, vibes, and SEL, which is social and emotional learning. And believe it or not, Woody has he's let's just say he's transitioned into a 3D cartoon character somehow, and it's extraordinary. And I play myself, Lorenzo, or it's a little confusing. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But the long and the short is we create mixed reality content to inspire the youth. We got a new episode dropping next week, and we just filmed some more today in the can. And I'll give you a hint. One of them is about how you can make your bed and then become president of the United States just by making your bed. Can you believe it?
Wow, that sounds dope. Does that have something to do with habits, the making the bed thing?
That's right. When you make your bed, it starts the day off right with the right tone. You complete a task, and then you're ready to take on the day and just take over with all the right vibes.
I know I used the laughing sound effect, but that is laughter and also affirmation, because I completely agree and I believe in that whole thing of, starting out with making your bed. For a long time I didn't, but now I'm pretty I'm not religious about it, because I'm not religious in general, but I do it like a habit. Anyway, Tyler, I'm so excited that you guys went ahead and did this grant. I hope you get it. I hope the Cryptoads approve it. We are going to tell them they have to, because they should. And yeah, no, I love the content. I love the idea. We all need to do what we can for the youth, like you're saying, the future. And I've got a child myself. I've got a child, and he could totally use these sort of messages. So I was doing a voice from the Titanic, when like that cow guy, the villain in Titanic, tries to get on the lifeboats. He like grabs this like random child, and he's like, "I've got a child, like let me on." That was the voice I was doing. But anyway,
I would have never guessed. I know which scene you're talking about. Cal, right? You're talking about Cal when he just grabs a random child to get on the boat with women and children. That guy.
Exactly. Yes. I'm glad you got the reference. I feel like I had to share. Sometimes we throw out movie references here, guys. This is a video show. There's a visual component to this. So, we talk about movies. Okay. Moving on to the Web3 news, though. The next bit of news is, I believe, Bitcoin hit back up to 70K. Like, woohoo! Let's go, Bitcoin. I just gotta say, grab as much as you can, little bits at a time, and you'll be happy. I don't have that much. I don't have nearly as much as I wish, but I have more than I used to, and that is in part because we've been hanging out and talking a lot about Bitcoin. Tyler's been talking about Bitcoin. He's been telling us all about the BlackRock thing for months. Before the ETF was even approved, the ETF got approved on our show. I don't know if y'all remember. It was the fake tweet by on Twitter that happened on our show last season. It literally was recorded live, and then Brett was like, "Hey guys, that was actually, they got hacked." So we've been really following this closely, and so that has inspired me to pick up a little bit more BTC. And I'm happy that I did, because it's gone up since I got some. So not financial advice, of course. But onto the second or the third bit of Web3 news. Degen, the currency that started up on Warpcast, has reached over a cent, okay, in valuation. This started out from zero, like almost everything does, right? But this is a token on Base, right, which is a chain developed, put out by Coinbase. So if you know anything about Coinbase, you should probably pay attention to Base, because they're going to make sure that it gets, it gets used more than most other chains. And they already have all this this huge group of people that are already using their platform or their exchange. So honestly, I think it's something to look at. I think that it's important to mention, and Degen specifically is a token built on there that can be traded and gifted on Warpcast. So for example, my homie Pong, who's in the audience right now, he's on Warpcast. And I told my homies over there, anybody who comes to our space today gets some Degen tips. So every day I have an allocation of 8,000 Degen right now. I've gotten my allocation up to 8,000, and I can tip those out every single day. It doesn't cost me anything. It gets refilled every day. And the more engagement I have on my Warpcast account, the more tips they give me every day. So if you're on Warpcast, go drop me a comment. I will respond with a tip, a Degen tip. And you can, if you're not like, oh, that sounds confusing, I don't know what Warpcast is, you know what, that's fine. You can just buy Degen on Coinbase Wallet. All right. So you can participate regardless. You're welcome. This is not financial advice, but I felt compelled to share with you because I have traded my Degen that I got for free as an airdrop just for commenting and liking and doing things on Warpcast. I got a bunch sent to me for free, airdropped. I didn't have to claim it. And I actually got to trade it for ETH. And then I used ETH to buy art and stuff. So I am very happy. I'm always happy anytime I get some ETH so I can collect more art from my friends and support and just do things on, the interwebs. So I don't want you guys to miss out. So there it is. You heard the Degen news. The Web3 headlines for today are Woody and Tyler have a grant up with the cryptos. Bitcoin hit 70K and Degen hit 1 cent. If you had heard about Bitcoin when it was 1 cent, imagine, right? We're talking about Bitcoin hit 70,000 for 1 Bitcoin. And then on the flip side, I'm like, hey, there's this new coin. It's 1 cent. I don't know. Maybe look at it. All right. That's it. Val, what do you think about the news today?
I'm just wow. I did not know Bitcoin went up to 70K back up there. So I had gotten Bitcoin because I was gonna get the ordinals drop for Oniforce. So also I won a second spot to mint not one but 2 Oniforce ordinals. So I'm excited about that. And now I have Bitcoin. So now I need to go check to see what I got in the crypto bank now. So that's exciting. Degen, yes, thank you for your, for advocating and your daily reminders because I'm still learning. I'm still trying. It's not easy. For me, maybe it's somewhat easier for Creatress and Tyler who live and breathe social media. I am like Twitter. I've like moved away from Instagram. And so yeah, to have another social media has been difficult, but there's an app you can download called Yup, and Yup allows you to post both on Twitter and Farcast or Warpcast at the same time. So, kind of don't have excuses now because now I can have one place to just put out content and it'll post out on both. But now I got to add in the Degen part. So, baby steps.
You'll get there. And I my God, the way that you said me and Tyler live and breathe social media, I'm like, oh God, am I that person now? But then at the same time, yeah, I totally am. Let's shout out to Zanga, shout out to Tumblr, shout out to MySpace, shout out to Facebook, shout out to Twitter.
Okay, wait. Actually, now that you bring up MySpace though, when I haven't fully learned about the frames, but you were talking about like, hey, there's a frame where you can like buy Degen from, right? All of a sudden, it like took me back into MySpace days because do you remember when MySpace had like all these like surveys you could do? They had I think something called the secret box where you can send like an anonymous message to like your online crush and they could like open up the secret box, or I think it was called Truth Box, and you can open it up from within MySpace, and then you get all these random comments like, "Oh, I've liked you since first grade," and you're like, "Who sent this? Who sent this?" Like the frames kind of remind me of that, like in MySpace, like integrated apps, or like I don't know what you would call them, but I remember like you were able to interact on MySpace with surveys, these fun little like mini games, like all these different things. Like, do you remember that? Like Tyler, our creatress, do you guys remember that? Silence. Am I hearing silence?
I was too slow to grab the cricket sound. Hang on.
Toads. I remember Tom, and I remember the music. And my favorite memory of MySpace was I had a skate shop in Arizona with my dad. And we went through the recession and business got bad. That little town we're in was in a depression. And I had to stop paying myself. I didn't take any money. It just went all back into the shop. So I started scheming. I was like, how am I going to make some money? So I was like, you know what? I got this skate shop, all the products on wheels. I'm going to wheel it to the back and open an all ages music venue at nighttime in the skate shop. And before you know it, I was able to book bands from Phoenix and Brooklyn and Nashville and Los Angeles, all through the power of MySpace. And you could say at that moment, I was officially pilled on social media. I was like, how the heck do I have this little dinky skate shop in the middle of the mountains of Arizona? And I get all these cool bands coming. Oh, yeah, it's because of Tom, and he's my friend, and I have MySpace. It's incredible.
Oh my gosh, Tom. Oh my god, I hope Tom is doing good. Yeah. How could you forget Tom? He was everybody's first friend. Um
I'm
shout out.
sipping Mai Tais on the beach, chilling.
Yeah, he had a successful exit, I'd say. I mean, I hope. I think he did. Val, I did want to say, just for for the record, on March 14th, 2024, Bitcoin reached an all-time high of $73,835. So that is actually the new all-time high. The new Bitcoin all-time high happened this month. Just gotta say it. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. All right. So is that a top signal? I don't think it's a top signal, but I think it's a signal that we are in the bull market. And I see Valerie somehow exited the space. So what do you think about that, Tyler?
I was like an early birthday present to me because my birthday was March 15th. So I really think they're all intertwined, at least in my head it is.
Whoa! Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Happy belated birthday, Tyler. See, this is not right. This is why you cannot be skipping episodes, because then we would have made a whole to do for your birthday. What the heck?
Well, I'll
You
tell
know?
you, it was the most. Thank you, by the way. I am not the birthday guy. I don't claim these things much, but it leaked, and our friend Brett draws stuff. He gave me the most aesthetically pleasing, beautiful birthday day of my entire life. And how might he done that, you ask? This guy rigged, if you've been in the Toads Discord, there's a function called Toad Random, and it's like rolling the dice and it swaps all the traits and you get these random toads. This guy hacked the dang thing. I don't know what he did, but he broke it in a good way. And every single roll this guy did all day long, it was lasagna toads. And I was over the moon. It was beautiful.
Wow. Yeah, that Brett's really, really cool. I'm constantly amazed by all the things he makes. So shout out to Brett Draws, homie coming through with the birthday love. Yeah, with that also, I see that we got Val back in here. So I just want to give a quick room reset. thanks to everybody who's here. We are live streaming on my X, on Valerie's X account, right? We're not like her ex-boyfriend or anything. Nothing to do with that. We're also live streaming on YouTube, and we're also on LinkedIn, right? Yeah, sometimes I throw in little jokes here and there. This is part of the show, guys. So yeah, we're doing that. We're also here on Twitter in this space. So if you like the space, please give it a retweet. Drop your Warpcast profile link in the comments too, so people can follow you on there. I will go through and make sure I tip everybody after the show. And also we have the $100 giveaway going on. So if you didn't enter, you should enter. That is pinned up. That's the first pin up here in the space. There's plenty of very detailed instructions on how to enter. So check that out. And also I want to give another shout out to everybody who's here. I took a screenshot and I put it up top. And so everybody who's in that screenshot is eligible for DGen tips. Again, just drop your link or your I feel like dropping the link to your profile is the best thing, because then it's not just for me, it's for other people to see and like follow you. So drop the link if you're down. If you don't want to drop a link, you can just drop your username. Cool. With that, now that we're done with the news, I want to send it over to my homie Jay Golding, who's up here with us, and see how he's doing, see if he's got anything exciting he wants to share, or any thoughts on just the show in general. What's going on, Jay?
Hey, what's up? No, I'm just getting ready to eat some dinner. But no, thank you for the space. Because I've actually started to learn more about Farcaster just from the space. Because I've actually had the app for a while now, but I didn't know what I was doing on there. I didn't even know how to use it. So I feel like this past weekend I've learned the most I've learned about it.
Heck yeah. Well, thank you for coming. I always appreciate your support. If y'all don't know Jay Golding, y'all should hit him up. You should follow him. He's a great artist. We've done some collabs. We go way back to Clubhouse days. Yeah. Appreciate you.
Of course, you too.
Also, what's for dinner before we go? Because this show is also food.
Yeah, I'm actually having oxtail, rice and peas, Jamaican dish, and some purple cabbage. It's actually my first meal of the day.
Nice, proper. I am veggie, but I appreciate all foods. So bon appetit, amigo.
Thank you.
All right. What else do we have to cover? Let's see. Val, I do want to give a shout out. I do want to give a shout out to everybody who's here. OG in the audience, homie is over on Warpcast 2. If you have any questions, he's super dope. He knows a lot about what's going on over there, tipping and getting tips and DGen. Yep. Quasar, shout out to Quasar, the homie. Hope to see you in New York. We got Keegan in the audience. I don't know if Keegan's on Warpcast yet. I know he got my invite, but I don't know if he's actually accepted it. So shout out to Keegan. Shout out to Pong. Pong is also over on Warpcast. He's the future craft leader over there. So if you need some community when you get over to Warpcast, hit him up. We can add you to the group. We got a group chat going of artists. I find that really helps when you're trying to get into a new social media platform, to find a group that you can like ask questions and get support from, mutual support type thing. So that's what we got going on over there. You're more than welcome to join. Yeah, Val. Oh, it looks like we got some comments on the live stream. Let's see what the comments are.
I got some breaking news.
What's that?
I got breaking news.
Oh, we have breaking news, everybody.
Yes. The Nouns have just launched their own token called Nogs.
Ooh, I saw a thing on your Twitter. Okay, so is this a new token we could potentially like like claim or something? Or
Yeah.
is it something? Yeah. Tell us more.
Go to noggles.com. Make sure you got the right link. It's Noggles, Noggles. And if you're Mr. or Mrs. Moneybags, you got a noun, good for you, because you're about to get some bunch of nogs. If you have a nar, which is a sub-DAO of nouns, you're gonna get some nogs. Or if you got some low nouns, you're gonna get some nogs. And I personally just lobbied online to at Noggles or Nogs or whatever their handle is. And I'm telling them, hey, I got some toads with some Noggles. It's an official trait by King Greplin, who also is the co-creator of the Nounish Vibe. So I feel I'm entitled to it. I don't know. I'm just kind of just lobbying. That's all. But I'm seeing all these tweets flying where people have a million nogs here and a million nogs there. Everyone's just ripping these nogs. And I think, I don't see it, but this should be another lobby if you have nomos. I got a bunch of nomo nouns. So give me the nogs.
Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna pin up your tweet where you're talking about how you got some nogs so people can see what the heck's going on, and you tag the right Noggle coin there and all that, right? So Noggles coin. Wow. Okay, y'all go check it out. So we got questions authored. What's your question?
Hey, first of all, good people, appreciate you. Thanks for the giveaway. My question was, it was on the coin set. So, are you guys into Crash, the Crash coin?
Oh, okay. This show has just turned into a
I am.
financial meme sharing cesspool, a swamp, if you will. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I do have Crash. That's hilarious. Please tell us more.
No, I just got a email. Somebody's like, yo, you need to get into Crash. I'm like, okay, let me hold that and ask them the space. If they get if they in Crash, then I might look into Crash then.
That's hilarious. Okay. All right. Yes. Let's talk about Crash for a minute. All right. This is another coin that you may be able to get an airdrop on. God, I forget how it worked. Okay. Guys, this space moves so fast. It's wild. So I have heard of Crash, and Crash is a Boeing like coin, Boeing inspired coin, which, I don't know if I love the lore, right? 'Cause, but whatever. I'm not judging. There are many worse coins. Let's just say
I
that.
think it's a meme.
It is a meme.
Yeah, I think it's a meme. Like they're joking on Bone. Just from what I saw, from what I understand.
Yeah, no,
From
I
their page.
understand. Yeah, that's the vibe I got. They're like joking about it because Boeing has had so many crashes, right, lately.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
think they're
all
on Forecaster as well.
Wah, wah, wah.
So okay, so let me pull it up so I can post it here too, in addition to the nogs. So here, guys, we've shared about 3 different opportunities here that you've got to go do your own research and see what you think. We've got Degen on base, the Warpcast, right? We've got Nogs, right, which just dropped. That's the Nounish ecosystem related coin, and now we're talking about Crash. So let me see if I can pull it up. I know it was Searsu, was it, or was it Black Dave, or was it Searsu who was working on this? Oh God,
It was Searsu.
Searsu. Okay, perfect. So Searsu is actually someone who was put on my radar from our friend Eric Spivak, who helped grow the early NFT tips community. That was like the biggest community on Clubhouse that taught about NFTs back in the day, like over 60,000 people. And they might have had even more than that. The art club had over 60,000 people. So it was just wild. So he's been around for a while, and he actually mentioned this coin the other day, Crash, on one of our phone calls. He's like, oh, you should look into this one. Searsu is doing it, and he usually follows through on his projects. So I think this is gonna probably do well. So I went and looked at it, and I think there was a way to just collect some without having to buy any. I think you just had to go fill out something, redeem reward. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it up here. And I do know that they have a creators program where like all of their branding and all of their assets are CCO. We love CCO. That means anyone can use them for whatever they want. I literally saw Boys Club, who Boys Club is a community here in Web3 for women. I know it's called Boys Club. It's also kind of like a joke. Kind of, we're talking about this crash thing. It's a joke on the fact that Web3 is a boys club and they're trying to change the narrative, right? So there's a whole community called Boys Club. And I just saw them send out a newsletter like yesterday that was using the assets from Crash, like the free assets that they're giving out for people to use as CCO. So it's already starting to pick up a little bit of momentum. It's relatively early, but I just went and claimed the free Crash tokens that I could get for like tweeting out or following their thing. You gotta do a few steps, right? So you go get your free airdrop if that's still available. I hope it is. I don't know. But if not, yeah, it's something to definitely look at. And if you can't get the free airdrop, they have a creators program where, like I was saying, you can grab their brand assets, make memes out of them, and then they'll give you rewards, like token rewards for helping them proliferate their Crash token meme, essentially. Kind of like Nouns. Kind of like how Nouns is rewarding creators for proliferating their meme and their message. Same basic thing. Just like ICP is, gave us a grant to talk to you guys and share about ICP. Same basic thing. Everybody needs a brand ambassador, y'all. I had no idea how much my background in experiential marketing would come into play here, but here we are. Here we are. Tyler, have you heard of this? Do you have any thoughts, especially from a social media guru marketing background?
Create and proliferate. I love it.
That's a meme right there. Create and proliferate. Oh man, Val, what do you think? Well, is there anything else that we missed? Because I know we talked about a lot. I don't know. What do you think about all this?
Well, I went to go check if I'm eligible for the Nogs. Unfortunately I'm not. But then I was curious if you can go just buy the Nogs token. If you could just go buy the token. Do you guys know if that's available? Because I'm trying to look around and I can't find it. So I don't know if Tyler, do you know if you can buy Nogs?
I don't know, but I just saw on the old X that at Noggles Coin said you can, if you're buying NARS or Lil Nouns today, you can go claim. So in a way, it's like, buying it, not buying. I don't know. It's kind of a 2-for-1, maybe. I don't know. NIA, not investment advice.
Okay, but that was a little bit of alpha there. Thank you. Okay, I will look into that. Who was tweeting that out?
At Noggles Coin.
Noggles Coin. Okay, I'm gonna look them up. Thank you. So yeah, that's awesome. I just followed them. I saw them on here. Checking out the Nouns. Noun 1058 is now up for the next mint. There's a current bid of 1 ETH. So this looks like a cool little noun that's gonna mint. I'm also checking Base because since Noggles is on Base, I see that there's grants for Base. So maybe something to look into there. But yeah, this is all good information. And yeah, I guess I gotta get on the train. Crash, Degen, Noggles, so much. Bitcoin, I have Bitcoin now. All right, baby steps here. I just said baby steps, but now this is feeling like big kid steps. But all right, I gotta get on. I gotta move fast.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a lot to keep up with, you guys. Trust me. I am sure I missed generational wealth a bazillion times already this month. Let's be real. You just can't pay attention to everything. And if you could, you wouldn't even be a human. So let's just, just do what you can. Take your time. Don't go too fast because that's how you get rigged. So it's all good, Val. Take your time. What was I gonna say? Oh, we had a really cool tweet from Authored that I wanted to share too. He dropped this in the comments. I love it. He said, he put ready for season 4. Got to keep up with all the info dropped. He's literally got a notepad. I don't know if I just pinned it here, but he's got a notepad, and at the top of the notepad it says 326 season 4. So just gotta give a shout out to Authored for being like an A student. Like, what?
Vibe.
I mean, it makes sense. It just makes sense. He's like the ultra fan A student that like he won the Bitcoin in our first giveaway. Like this guy is putting in work literally. So it just makes sense that he won. Like
Yeah, y'all upgraded me, man. I especially after last week's space, so all the stuff that you guys put in. I'm checking into Rad. Shout out to Rad down there. But yeah, I said I gotta keep up with all that information. The space going so fast.
It's so true. It is so true. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We're coming into the last part of the show here, but we'll probably go another 15, 20 minutes for today. But so I gotta be honest. I cannot tell you how many times I've asked Valerie, what was I supposed to be doing again this week? Because there's just so much going on. I'm like, wait, like Valerie, you tell them.
oh no, it's so true. Literally, a second will pass. I'm like, okay, creatures, we got to design blah blah blah, right? We got to design this for something, and then like we'll probably say something in between. Okay, blah blah blah, and then she'll pause and she'll look at me and she'll be like, what was I supposed to be doing again? I'm like, you're supposed to be doing a design. You're supposed to be doing the design. And she's like, oh yeah. And like she's literally screen sharing with me and she's like on the Canva page in the middle of designing. Like she's forgetting she's designing as she's literally designing. Like I, I don't know how to explain that. Like yeah, she but you know what? Creatress is doing an awesome job. She uses Notion to keep track of her tasks. She's been putting me on. I heard you've been putting Vert on. Vert just told me the other day. He's like, "Oh yeah, she's sending me these tasks for me to like check mark off of. It's cool." Like, did you send the checkbox to? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, what? Vert? No, I didn't send the Notion to Vert. I don't think I did. At least no.
He told me that you sent him the Notion with a check, like with a list of things for him to do, and he's been check marking them off.
No, wait, what? I wonder if I accidentally sent him the link. I didn't mean to send it to him. That's hilarious. Oh,
I don't know, but either way, you're putting, like you're putting everyone out there, like, hey, you got to put everything that's in your brain and just dump it out there, whether it's on a piece of paper like Authored is doing, or you use, a platform like Notion. It does help writing out all the thoughts and all the things that you need to do and then list them from high priority to medium priority to low. And then that way you can kind of organize yourself and not get overwhelmed, because with this space it is overwhelming. One, it's overwhelming if you're just trying to degen, collect some tokens and NFTs, but then it's another layer when you're also a creator and a builder in this space, because you're like, okay, I got to keep up with all the news. I got to keep up with all the new coins and what's trending. And then you also got to keep up with your own work, whether you're an artist and you're trying to drop a new collection or you're putting on an event. Like there are checklists that need to happen for all of us. So yeah, thanks, Creatress, for getting us organized here.
I do what I can. It ain't much, but it's honest work. like the meme says. Yeah, no, you know what, and actually, I gotta clear this up. I didn't forget that I was designing. I forgot what I was supposed to be designing. So I'm there on the page, and I'm just like, wait, what was the thing that we're working on? Is it the logo? Is it the this or the, this is a lot. There's layers to this, guys, and there were literally layers in that design. So just saying, just saying. Okay, yeah. Author, you mentioned Rad. Definitely want to give Rad a shout out. Actually, I got a couple of new videos up on Rad today, this morning. That's been on my to-do list. So if you check out the Creatress channel, there are a few videos up on there. All right, and many more coming. But I had to get ready for the space as well. So shout out to Rad. I really appreciate them working with us on this. We've got our 3 special edition episodes from Denver are up on our There's Layers to This channel over there, and you can watch those literally on your Apple TV, on your Chromecast TV. So like if you want to see what we did over in Denver and you want to watch it like in your living room, you could do that. And you could also, if you have a VR headset, you could also watch it in your VR headset because they've got a VR headset app. There's layers to this, guys. This show is not just on Spaces. It is literally on YouTube and LinkedIn and PlayStation VR now. Like what? Yeah. So shout out to Rad. Shout out to Rad. We've been rocking for a while. They sponsored an event in 2022 that I performed at in New York at Nebula Nightclub. That was the coolest nightclub I've ever performed at, to be completely honest. And it even had freaking screens on the ceilings. All right. My art was on the ceilings above the dance floor while I was doing my VR performance. And it was just, anyway. What else do we have to share? Speaking of New York, we haven't talked about our New York plans. So that's what we're going to do for the last, 15 minutes of the show, maybe 10. We'll see. People always have things to share right at the end. So, but here we go. We're going to talk about the activation we're going to be putting on in New York. We're also going to be doing a giveaway in New York during the events. I'm going to be performing at the official conference. I'll share about that. I'm actually performing with Crux and with Eunice. So there's going to be a live music, right? There's going to be live art, and then there's going to be a professional dancer included in this performance. It's going to be like the triple, it's going to be great. So I'm really excited about that. But that is March 3rd. For those who are going to be there at 5:15, I'll pin up a tweet. So anybody who wants to go to that, you'll have the info. I'm also performing on 4/4 at a Comedy Ape event. And that one is specifically for people who are, I think it's actually a very closed RSVP. I've got about 5 spots. So if you're going to be in New York and you want to go to that, let me know. I literally have 5 tickets to give out because it's a really small venue, but I would be most happy if it went to one of my communities. So do let me know if you're going to be in town. Like I said, that's on 4/4. It's a board comedy club event. I will be performing. I'll be doing the opening from 8:30 to about 9 p.m. And then the event, I believe, goes to, I'm not actually sure until when it goes to. I have a flyer. I haven't posted yet. So you're hearing it all for the first time right now. Today is the official day that I could finally announce it because they got all the details sorted out. So that's going on. And like I said, I've got limited RSVPs available. But yeah, just DM me and we'll get you set up. So with that, I'm going to send it over to Val, and she can tell you about the activation we're going to put on and the giveaway that we're putting on there in New York through our grant with ICP. Take it away, Val.
Yes. So Thursday, April 4th, Creatress and I are tagged on with New Friendship Tech. If you know Eric Motivate is the founder behind New Friendship Tech. And we've partnered with OniForce. OniForce is going to be, us plus OniForce will be at PubKey in New York. This is literally maybe a 10-minute walk from Javits Center if you're at the conference. If you're not attending the conference, this will be a good event to come to. The event at PubKey is going to be from 1 to 4:30 p.m. Eastern. The event is called Vibe, and that is literally what we're doing. We will be vibing with some bites, some free drinks. Also, the PubKey is known to be like Bitcoin ordinals type of vibe, maxi people. So if you're looking to get more info about ordinals and Bitcoin, definitely come to our event. We will be hosting a panel with ICP. And so our guest from ICP will be Scott Spiegel. He's the co-founder and CEO of BitBasel. BitBasel is an organization that empowers artists and developers through Web3 education, tech tools, and blockchain technologies. Scott is also the Miami community lead for the Florida Blockchain Business Association. So he will be a panelist. Then we have Kyle Stofflet, who's the founder of The Swap. Kyle and The Swap is a multimedia company that focuses on crypto, gaming, and entertainment. Also, shout out to Kyle because he is the one who connected us to the ICP and helped us through the grant. So very special place in our hearts for Kyle. And then other panelists will be Michael Peter. He's the head of growth and product manager at DAOlink. And so that's an organization at the forefront of decentralized community governance. And that is behind projects like Gold DAO, which is launching a multi-chain gold backed stable coin. So that sounds pretty interesting. I will be moderating the panel. So I wear many hats, and one of the hats I wear is that I'm the Oni World Program Director at OniForce, and so thanks. And so Oni World is OniForce's international club network that connects creators, founders, operators, and brands globally. And we operate as a decentralized community guided by OniForce. So that empowers members to organize local events, fostering a sense of belonging and providing a network for collaboration, resource sharing, and business connections worldwide. So reach out to me if you're interested in joining the Oni World program at OniForce. We are also working on funding our leaders for meetups and events. So if you're looking for as low as $50 to sponsor your coffee meetup, and maybe even as high as $5,000 or more if you're going to be throwing a bigger event. So there are opportunities now to get involved. But yeah, we will be hosting that panel at PubKey from 1 to 4:30 is the event. And Nifty Kit is also one of the sponsors. So keep a lookout for the RSVP portal. That will be dropping sometime towards the end of this week. The ticket will actually be an NFT, and so that is powered by Nifty Kit. So also shout out to them. Um, we are also in the works of doing an after party, possibly on April 3rd and April 4th. This is in collaboration also with New Friendship Tech. So we are working out the venue and details for that. So I won't share too much just yet, but we will definitely keep you in the loop once we have it all settled.
Yes, what she said. I'm just messing. Yeah, there's just so much going on, y'all. It's hard to keep up. I have been just trying really hard to stay. I don't even know what I'm wearing for my performances, y'all. I know it's gonna be black and pink though. So just go see. And Val and I also did order custom robes with Lorenzo on them, like AKA the Cryptoad. She's actually wearing one on the stream, but we're gonna be wearing those on the day of the event. Not like that really changes much for anybody, but I'm just letting y'all know because I'm very excited. I love custom clothing. It's like my goal to just basically wear my own designs or other people who have cool designs, like my friends, but not like I don't know. I'm not into the big brands thing. Like what really gets me going is this like some cool custom clothes that you like. I don't know. Just wait. You'll see.
Speaking of custom, we've been just really excited. We understand people are on a budget when they're creating merch for these giveaways and giving them out at conferences and meetups and events. But Creatress and I literally used a big portion of our grant to make custom merch. So this is not just going to be like, oh, here's a free, basic t-shirt. Like, you're gonna want to wear this merch when you see it. They're funky, cool colors, really awesome designs. They're reversible. So we kind of spent a little money using part of our grant for that. So this is just a way to give back to the community because we would want something like this. So we always put ourselves, in the shoes and like, okay, what would we want? And I have tons of t-shirts from ETH Denver and other events, and I'm like, what else can we do besides just a basic t-shirt? So uh, if you're coming to New York, I would highly recommend coming to our event at Pub Key, 1 to 4:30 p.m. Yeah, I was like, what's going on? Are we restarting the space?
Oh dear. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I did that thing again where I was trying to like tweet and accidentally hit the clips thing. All right, here's some alpha, guys. If you're ever hosting a Twitter space, don't click the little scissor button at the bottom, because if you do that, it like exits out the whole app. And I had to frantically come back here and hit reconnect to space to like get back in here. So I'm gonna just not even do anything anymore. I was gonna tweet out a photo of the cool shirts that we made, but nah.
Oh my God, you're right. When you said don't click on the scissors, I'm like, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna click the scissors. So I clicked the scissors, and it like opened up I don't know, it's share clip. Yeah, it doesn't work very seamlessly here. So yeah, you're right. Avoid the scissors.
Oh my God. Yeah, that almost got me. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad that we went over this. Like Val said, we do have a lot of cool custom stuff. I was gonna show y'all a sneak peek, but not today. I am very excited for it. We do have a very limited supply because these were expensive. So yeah, shout out to whoever gets them. I'll put out a tweet where you can see a little sneak peek. But yeah, we designed some bucket hats. I don't know if she said this already. They're reversible. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool, if I may say. I don't know. And there's only a couple. So, well, actually, I think we've got about 20 bucket hats. So your chances are much better on the bucket hats than the shirts. But anyway, okay.
Dude, the shirts though, the shirts. Okay, these are not t-shirts. These are buttoned up shirts, guys. Like, these look cool. They're unisex, so they're gonna look cool for a guy, girl, or however you identify. They're gonna look good on your person. So, dude, I am excited. So it's like we're gonna have ICP logo on it, but also you got the Lorenzo. We're also doing like orange ordinal colors. So I know I've seen some events out there that it's like dress code is orange because there's a lot of ordinals party happening in NFT NYC. So if you need some orange because you didn't bring anything with you, come see us at Pub Key 1 to 4:30 p.m. on Thursday, April 4th, and get your orange merch from us.
Yeah, we did make it all orange, and not all. Yeah, I mean the background is orange, and then yeah. Anyway, well, I will share a tweet soon. I'll share a tweet soon. I do want to say hi to Paper also, who came up, who we just hung out with in Denver, and I'm very excited to hang out with in New York. What's going on?
Hello, friends. I sent you guys both DMs in Telegram.
Ooh, okay. Well, we're almost through with this here show, so I will get to that.
No rush. It's actually just about exactly what we're talking about: getting to New York and hanging out.
Oh yeah, you want to share here?
Yeah, just looking at Airbnbs and Pong and the listener there. He's gonna love to hear this, but Jersey City a lot cheaper than fucking Brooklyn, and about the same distance to where we need to be. And we get like a gigantic house and a backyard and like plenty of room to chill. So yeah, I think found a couple of good spots. It's like 2 minutes from the train, so it'd be 20 minutes to downtown, or we could have the Pong Mobile come pick us up. But yeah, we found a couple cool options.
Let's go!
Woo-hoo! I'm excited. I finally get to stay with the artists. I visited Paper and Creatress at ETH Denver, and it was a vibe. You guys were doing expressing all your creativity and doing private shows for each other. So I'm excited to experience it in New York.
No promises on the private show for New York. I just gotta say that, but we'll see what we can do.
I'm expecting a private show from you, Creatrix. Just
All
saying.
right. You gotta tone it down. We're on a recording space
Just
now.
kidding.
Oh my God. All right. Well, yeah, it's gonna be real fun. I'm stoked, and Paper, appreciate you doing all the all the work to set that up. Yeah, I know it's not easy being team leader always, but someone's got to do it, right? Oh my gosh. What else? Pong. Also, the Pong mobile. That was really funny. I don't want to breeze over that. That was hilarious. Yeah, Pong is the homie out in New York. Super stoked to hang out with him. And I gotta give a shout out to Denver Donkey here, because Denver Donkey actually really was super helpful and had the Denver Donkey Mobile. The Donkey Mobile. I gotta tell him that. And he actually gave me a ride from my Airbnb to the Temple Airbnb to move my stuff. And like, who does that, right? Like, who does that? Who took time out of his day during East Denver to help me do that? Like, that's shout out to the homies who take care of the homies who are visiting their cities. So by all intents and purposes, New York is Pong's city in this case. So shout out to Pong. Yeah, I'm stoked to see him out there. Stoked to see Jen, his wife, who's also dope and an artist in the space. Yeah, I don't even know. Paper.
Pong, I think you need to wash my hoodie and make sure that you bring it, bro. I left it in your truck last year.
Oh, who knows if he still has it? He might be using it as like a glass shop sweat towel at this point. Just kidding.
No way. I thought he was using it as like a comfort blanket, and anytime he missed me, he would just like snuggle up to it.
I was like, I bet he's wearing it right now.
I wonder if it still smells of herb when he sniffs it. That probably is what actually is giving him comfort, is all those terpenes embedded in the fabric. Oh, look, he's coming up. Pong, welcome.
Hey, yeah. Thank you. Oh, thanks so much. Paper, your hoodie like wouldn't fit me when I was like 12 years old, bro. So that's not happening. I washed it once, but it's been a year, so it got jammed back into some NFT swag bag, and it's right here next to me on my closet door. Yes. Yes. I love the Jersey City plan. That sounds dope. I was just gonna ask, like, how much should I clean up, or how much should I not clean up before you guys get here?
Dude, you should just clean up the car and not worry about the house. But yeah, Jersey City is the move, man. I'm a Miss Marvel fan, and so I want to go see everywhere Miss Marvel was.
Awesome. Yeah, Jen and I we're super stoked. Jen's curating a show. Paper and I are in a show together. It's a fun year, so I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys.
What day is our show again? I just got done with all of the submission stuff yesterday.
I'm just here pulling out my beard. I could like work on a piece of glass, like a fine, goblet, and it could break and shatter after like 2 or 3 hours, and it's like, okay, no big deal. But like the Photoshop suite requirements like make me want to like cry and roll into a ball. I need a little help with this. Thank God I have a lot of help. I have my wife who's been a lot of help. But I don't know if, yeah, you probably know, Paper, like that whole all those things you go through. That's tough.
File sizes, man. Dimensions and all that weird stuff. I know, Pong. I know it's hard being a multidisciplinary art master. I know the streets ain't for the weak, so we persist. Thank God you have Jen, though, right? Sheesh, where would men be without their women? I don't even know. But anyway, that's not what this show's about. We all know who's the
No,
backbone of this
yeah.
world.
This guy's usually in the kitchen anyway, so
Good, because women need to be fed. We you know we have to fight against this whole like thin narrative that the society is giving us because they want us to be thin, right? So that we're hungry and then we can't like think right and actually focus on what really matters, right? So keep your women fed. Men, stay in the kitchen. We do love our snacks. My man actually made some pizza this week and some cookies and also some Rice Krispie treats with like gluten-free cereal. And I didn't ask for any of that. I just gotta say, but I'm just giving him a shout out. He's not even home, so he has no idea. He's not gonna listen to this. But I'm just
Clip
saying,
it.
like, this is what we like. What was that, Pong?
I said clip it.
Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's all good. He knows I appreciate it. Anyway, this show has gone on way too long. We're talking about random stuff, and of course, in our usual, I could see Val has something to share. So let's keep going.
Wait, what? In our usual, I have something to share. Where did you get that?
Oh, okay. I misinterpreted your the face you made just now on the stream. So I thought
I
you
don't
were
even
like,
know
oh.
what face I made. Let's see. What can I share? Randomness. Okay, my man, he cooked for me last night. Made some chicken and potatoes and rice. I appreciate that. If we're gonna share about that, he's actually been cooking for me all week because I've been like working nonstop with Creatress, like from morning to when he gets home from work at night. So I shout out to Keegan. He's also been the man in the kitchen these days. Shout out to you. Appreciate you.
Dude, yeah, this has been a show. Jay Golding was telling us like he's having like oxtail and all this like really fancy food over there too. Like, all right, I'm really
Yeah, it's
liking
good.
this
I just
meta.
finished it.
What was that?
I said I just finished it. It's really good.
Can you say the name of the plate just one more time, just so we remember?
Oh yeah, no, I had oxtail and rice and peas, which is just basically brown rice and beans, and then purple cabbage.
Classic. Chef's kiss. So with that, like I said, I really love this new meta of men in the kitchen. I mean, honestly, I don't know how the whole women in the kitchen crap even started. It's like chefs are usually men at restaurants. So how did that get all worked around at home? Anyway, this is not what this show's about. Quality for all. Everybody should learn how to cook food, but anyway, there's layers to this. Let me know if anyone makes a lasagna this week. That's what I really want to know. Again, thank you for joining us. This has been a great show. Like I said, I've got some performances in New York, so stay tuned for that. I did put up one of the posters, my performance.
I might have to come and hang out with you guys in New York.
Please.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm a Jersey native, so I'm already
Okay.
I'm already close by.
All of a sudden, okay, Jay. Well, hey, yes, 100%. Please stay in touch. Maybe we'll get you in the Temple Telegram channel too, because that's where Paper drops all his stuff and we talk and stuff. I do have my own Telegram channel, but it's not like a public one. There's only like basically like the people that I know, because that's where I'm going to be giving updates on like the free tickets I have for performances. And like where we're gonna go that night and stuff. So if you want to be in there, you're welcome. Just hit me up, Jay, and I'll send you the DMs.
Yeah, you can send me the link.
Okay, bet I'll do that. But yeah, Pizza DAO on April 2nd, NFT NYC on April 3rd, Below Board Comedy Club on April 4th. Okay, those are like my performances. Pizza DAO is unconfirmed. Okay, so don't come at me, right? But the other two are confirmed. All right.
But is the pizza confirmed at the Pizza DAO party?
Well, I think the pizza is confirmed, but they're trying to decide if they want to allocate budget to pizza or performance. And I understand, like they really should go with the pizza. I'm just messing. No, but real, the pizza will for sure be there. I will actually for sure be there regardless of if I perform or not. So you could count on seeing me there at least, regardless. So yeah, pizza and me are confirmed 4-2 there, 4-3 in NFT NYC, 4-4 at the Below Board Comedy Club event. And then we also have our event that we're hosting on 4-4 at Pub Key. So as you can tell, I'm already overwhelmed. I don't know what I'm wearing to any of this.
Me neither. I don't know. I just might wear this kimono. I don't know what I'm going to wear underneath, but just keep a lookout for the kimono. Just keep a lookout. And yeah, that'll be me. But since we're talking about events, I'm also getting overwhelmed because I haven't written down any of the stuff that I'm going to. I've just been RSVPing to things that I think are cool and hoping that it's on my Google Calendar. Sometimes you can just add it. But I will be at Hugfest. That's going to be at Oculus April 2nd. And then following that, we'll be seeing Creatress at Pizza DAO. Whether or not she performs, I will also go there. And then April 3rd, I forget what's happening April 3rd. April 4th.
My performance at NFT NYC is happening April 3rd. You're coming to that, right?
Okay, yes. I would love to come to all your performances. That is why I'm in your Telegram group. So I am thankful so I can keep track of all the events. And then I'm also planning to go to a private event that's going to be put on by Sakazuki, which is a new membership NFT that's going to be dropping. It's actually by what's the company's name? It's escaping my mind right now, but they're the largest beverage company. No, it's not Coca-Cola, but it's a Japanese company. It's a Japanese Suntory. Suntory is the company. They're a $1 billion company in Japan. They create whiskey, so you probably know Jim Beam, Maker's Mark. So they created those, but they also do water, coffee, and tea, and they're very well known. So they're going to be doing a private event, a taster, and I think this is just like an intro into like the membership that you'll be getting with their NFTs. So keep a lookout for that. And then I think Gigi's doing a women's brunch, which is going to be fun. If you're looking to sponsor an event, I know she is looking for sponsors to help with brunch. So reach out if you're looking to get your brand out there. I know Gigi's looking for some sponsorship for that. You know, we need our ladies to get sponsored as well. I also heard about Not NFT NYC, so I'm going to look into that. I don't know. There's a lot. And I know New Friendship Tech is going to be DJing and doing a lot of events there too. It's wild, guys. Wild.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Author.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you guys go to Not NFT, the Crux and Stones thing, if you see my art piece, if you could take a picture, because I'm not gonna be able to make it, but it's gonna be like my first time ever having anything, on that kind of display. So yeah, if you see it, it has my name on it.
Oh my God! Congratulations! Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah, they are really good. This Author. I don't know if I'm gonna go to that one, to be honest, because it is a ticketed event, and I mean, this is not like a hard policy, but I generally don't like to go to ticketed events. I'm not just trying to be cheap, y'all. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know, because then it's like, what if I want to invite some homies and they don't all want to pay? And then I'm like, nah, y'all, let's come to this party. It's only $50, and it's just like, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that. I prefer to go to events that are fully free, got food, got all the things. I don't care about open bar. I could care less about open bar. That part, I don't care. It's more like, do you have food? I feel like that's a little bit more important on my hierarchy anyway. But that's just me. So anyway, I don't think I'm going to go to that event because it is ticketed. But Author, you should rest assured that Stones and Crux, they're really good curators, and they, in my experience, they make sure to get photos of everybody's work or videos if it's a video thing. So you should be covered, and I'll yeah. If I do go though, I'll make sure to get some. And yeah, congrats.
Oh, thanks. And no worries. Yeah, I got a couple people, but you know how it goes. Things get so, busy. So I got a couple people who are gonna go, say they're gonna take a shot. But yeah, I'm just letting anybody take the shot.
Hey, no, I appreciate that, and I've been there too. I've been there too, where I'm like, hey, I know some of you guys are going. Please, somebody get a photo. And you know what's better to have more people, because then you get more photos. You get better photos from certain. Not everybody's as good a photographer as others, you know. So I might get a better angle. So, yes. Well, with that, come on back next week. We are going to host on Tuesday because we realized even though I'm going to be traveling next Tuesday, I'm already going to be on my way to New York. I do have a window of time where I'll be waiting at the airport for my layover. So we're going to do the space at that time. I think it might be at the same time as right now, which is it's 1 p.m. PST is when we started. Will probably be that next Tuesday, but just keep a lookout.
Yeah.
We also have the BTC giveaway going. So you have a week to enter that. If you have questions, if you can't find it, let me know. There's a tweet. It's pinned up here at the beginning.
Right. So, Creatress, I will be relying on you because I will be in the air whenever the show is next Tuesday. So, hopefully, maybe Tyler can jump in. But either way, it might just be you. So, everybody in this audience here, you make sure Creatress is handling this room all right. I believe she will, but you never know. You never know. She's forgetful, as we just discussed. So make sure she talks about the giveaway because y'all want to win $100 in Bitcoin. So just saying.
Shoot, maybe we'll do the thing on Monday then. Maybe that's why we said we were gonna do the announcement on April 1st.
Yes, that is why. You probably forgot, but that is why we originally said we're gonna make the announcement Monday, April 1st.
It's coming back to me now. See, I forget things and then it comes back. So, all right, this is what we're gonna do. Our episode 2 next is gonna be on Monday. It's gonna be this coming Monday. Okay, everybody. Instead of Tuesday. I know Tuesdays are for there's layers to this, but next week it's gonna be on Monday.
Wait. Are you sure? Because I know you're also flying on Monday, right? You're flying on Monday, April 1st, or no?
Yeah, I am actually. I am flying. I'm flying Monday to Tuesday. It's a whole journey, guys. There's layers for this. So, but the layover I have is at the right time on Monday, so we can for sure. All systems are go. Monday. See you there. Love you. Enter
Monday special.
What?
Monday special. We're doing a Monday special episode for our second one next Monday. Got it.
Don't miss it.
Are we doing 1 p.m. Pacific?